Hello everybody and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. I'm coming at you guys today with a product I honestly cannot believe I haven't swatched for you guys before, and it is the palettes from Antonym. These are their Quattros, so they are their quads, and Integrity Botanicals does have 2 of the 3 that Antonym Cosmetics makes. Antonym Cosmetics is one of my favorite brands ever because they are EcoCert certified, and being EcoCert certified is a different sort of rules and regulations that they need to go through to get that stamp of approval. It goes through further inspection, and it is based in Europe, so it's just a more thorough procedure, and it really means a lot to be EcoCert certified. So when you do see the ingredients and you see that that they do contain talc, at least the noisette does, it's the first ingredient, that's a totally clean source, so that is nothing to worry about. If you do need more information, I can include it down there below, or just go ahead and leave me a comment and I'll reply to you guys. But like I said, being EcoCert certified, they wouldn't be able to include talc if it was not from a clean sourced place. So like I said, they do carry 2 at Integrity Botanicals, and they are vastly different, so I do want to share and swatch them with you guys. And if you guys want me to do dedicated tutorials to each, I would be more than happy to do that as well, because I think that they're really special palettes, and maybe I could just focus on like an eye look. Oftentimes when you guys compliment what I'm wearing, it is going to be the first palette here. This is the Noisette, and the Noisette is this gorgeous warm brown palette. Kind of has a little bit of everything. You can see it's very well loved from me. And let's just start off with the shades. Let's just do a little bit of a swatch of each of the shades. Like I said, there are 4 because they're Quattros. So the first shade here is going to be Pale Gold, just this beautiful shimmering champagne shade. Feel free to use this as a brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, or just to start off the look all over the lid. That's very great for that. Then we have Copper, and Copper is just that exact name. It's a very true copper shade, very bright and bold. Oftentimes I like to wear this actually smoked out on the lower lash line to sort of draw attention there, or it's another great lid shade, or you could start the crease work. Then we have P1 Brown, and it is just probably my favorite shade in the palette. It reminds me of Kira Weiss's Transcend, but it is more vivid, it's more metallic, it has more of a red base to it. I love including this in the crease or just deepening up the eye look with that. And then the final shade is the only matte one. The other 3 are metallics or shimmering shades, and this one is just M1 Brown, which I'm sure stands for matte, and it's just a really good deep brown shade. You will notice that these don't swatch like so crazy pigmented where your mind is like blown, especially the matte shades, but when you use them on the eyes, this is so amazing that you don't even understand. Oh, actually, let me quickly revisit the packaging as well. They all come in this sustainable bamboo packaging, which I love. Relatively thin for what it is as well. They open up, they have a really nice sized mirror, so if you are on the go, and then the 4 individual pans, and that's for all their palettes. So that is the Noisette covered. Definitely my favorite that Antonym makes, and a total go-to. It's oftentimes what I'm wearing on my eyes, and I like to complement it with Well People Luminous Copper. All right, so the next palette is the To the Moon in Black. This is the more cool tone palette. This is like your classic bog standard smoky eye. Has a nice lightest to dark sort of thing, just like the Noisette does. So the first color we have here is Ice. Ice is just shimmering metallic white. I do think you could even use it as a highlight on the face if you're quite fair, but if not, you could use it right underneath the brow bone like I do have today, in the inner corner, or just across the lid for a nice shimmering white. I think it's a really unique shade that's hard to come by, especially in Green Beauty. Then we have Slate, and Slate is just this true gunmetal sort of gray shade, great for starting out a look. This one I do have very lightly feathered over the lid and just slightly worked into the crease. Again, this eye looks super simple, wanted to keep it nice and natural. I was channeling Jane Birkin today with these cool tones. Then we have Blue Moon, and Blue Moon is deeper than the Slate shade, and it does have that sort of bluish tone to it, but still gunmetal. You know how gunmetal can sort of lean blue sometimes? That's what this one does, and this is what I am wearing in the crease today. Really good for building up that crease work. Does have slight luminosity to it, but not a ton. And then the final shade is Obsidian. Obsidian is, of course, the black shade, and this black is super black. It is matte as well, I believe. It actually might have the faintest amount of sparkle in there, but you really don't notice it, especially when you use it on the eyes. So that's the To the Moon in Black palette. Really great for my gals who just lean towards cool tones. You like that sort of 60s makeup, or you just like grays, because I often don't lean towards grays, but this palette has totally changed my mind. And I wanted to share with you guys actually the little brush that they come with. Antonym has a fabulous brush line. If you had the experience of trying any, you can see a little bamboo piece right here, but this is made of the same bristles that their actual full-size brushes are made of. So you have a nice angled one, and then you do have a flat packer brush. I do think this is good for laying down color, both of them underneath the lashes or just across the lid, but you will need something to help blend it out. But just a nice, helpful, cute little brush. So that is it today, you guys. Like I said, as usual, I just want to swatch them for you guys so you can see. This is often what I'm wearing, so I wanted to share them with you. And these do retail for $39, making them about $10 per eyeshadow, which is fabulous. You do get 0.21 ounces and 6 grams total, but I think each of them are 0.21 ounces per shadow. Either way, really, really fabulous sizes, and in a really nice compact that is great for traveling, and like I said, a really usable little brush. I love eyeshadows. These totally have my stamp of approval, and of course Integrity Botanicals, because they only carry the best of the best. But if you guys want to see up close pictures of this, I will have them photographed and swatched on my arm, so you guys can always look back at them and use them for when you are shopping. And per usual, all the product links are going to be listed down below. Antonym is fantastic. If there's anything else you would like reviewed and swatched, do let me know. These are some of the most highly pigmented and blendable shadows, and they're pressed, so it's really just everything that a green beauty gal could want or that you miss in your conventional cosmetics. So if you guys do like my swatch videos, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I upload new videos here every single Monday and Friday. I never miss one for you guys, and all of our social media is down there as well. We always post when a video goes live, as well as exclusive promotions and when we post on the blog as well. So get in the know and follow us over there. But thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!